Initializing. Shadowhawk in the house. Be there in a minute, Rex. Hell, all absolutely. Okay, look forward to you coming in, Shadowhawk. We've got a lot to talk about. I want a divorce. No, that wasn't it. Freudian slip there. Yeah, but I actually came prepared today a little bit. Just a little bit marooned on an alien island. Or alien world. No, that's not it. Uh, but yeah. Happy, let's see, where am I at here? Ah, okay. Tried 3 times to get a picture and finally figured out how to do it. Didn't turn out that great, but wait a minute. Look up bug. There we go. That's pretty cool. Trash day today. Woohoo! I get to work tonight. Yay! I'm all ready to bug out. No pun intended. Uh, clock in at 6:35. So after the show, plenty of time to get there. At first, I was going to go to Truman and do whatever they had. I thought I could anticipate because last time I went there, I did West Side. I said East Side Truman, and they said yeah, they found some larval eggs in the water, for mosquitoes and in testing during the day. And so I've not done any of that yet, but I did do a little bit of it last year. Omer glitch in the house for a couple of days anyway. With Larry Adams, and I haven't seen Larry. He hurt his back uh, last year, and had to have back surgery doing something at the airport. Slipped over the tank or something. I don't know. It can be hazardous. Even the boss tripped over a spray unit that was on a out there in the garage area, the work area. Kind of went over backwards, and I think he's got to have back surgery. So, I'm not messing my back up for nothing. Nada, no. Anyway, supposed to go to Truman, and then they switched that to Win, which is great. That's more time doing West Side, the big side. So, uh, probably won't have me down to do all of it. And there's so much area when they don't say spray all. If they said spray all, I would have to take some extra chemical with me in a jug or something. But if I wanted to finish the whole thing, it's about 3 streets from getting done. I do it as efficiently as I can, but there's just not enough. 15 gallons. That's a lot. That covers a lot of area in one night. Of course, there's a lot of area to do. Around 52, maybe 56 uh, acres, 50, or no, I'm sorry, miles worth. Which he had to drive about double. You know, to get a spray mile. I don't know exactly how they do that, but anyway, uh, yeah, I put some links in the chat there to other YouTube creators uh, on a couple of on a few things. Uh, but I guess I've got to carry on without my co-host, so I can't get a reaction out of him uh, quite yet. So I had to bend to get this in focus in heavy light, morning light. And it was like it was after my broadcast today. So I think I'm not even sure when I started that. Well, it was 7, and it went like an hour and a half. So I guess it was about uh, 8 and a half, 8:30, 8:45. And I noticed this dandelion shoot because my yard hasn't been mowed, and don't know what happened to my yard man, but I had to bend it down to the ground to take the picture to get it in focus. But an old cicada husk, and of course it wants to go upside down. Son of, I hate these things. I really do. They're necessary evil, and I don't find them necessary at all. I don't see your icon, Shadowhawk. Doc did the same thing. Maybe it's EV Mux.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
EV Mux.
it kind of blends in. You may see it. Doc said, "Well, I see it." He didn't see it at first, and he said, "I don't know why that is," and he put it up there. Um,
Yeah, no, I can see it. Hey, Homer.
so if this thing won't turn, it wants to turn upside down. You son of a. Mm-mm-mm. But it's a cicada
Oh,
husk on a dandelion there in the yard.
oh, okay.
Not something you see every day. Thank you, Homer. And I was talking to Anna, and Anna was, my nephew had, she said, I found a sketchbook, sent me this picture, and I guess maybe this is the, maybe drawing materials. It looks like a harmonica, laying on top of it.
Uh-huh.
And
Hmm.
she sent me some pictures of her son's work, my nephew, and said, yeah, some of them are pretty scary images, something we were into horror movies and sort of mythical creatures. I found this first one very Dali esque, very Salvador Dali.
Oh,
It's like a skull turnip or something he's got in his hand,
wow. Yeah,
kind of like a skinny
shrunken head.
centaur with bulimia or something, you know, anorexia or something. This is more manga like, although I don't know if I'd classify this.
Okay.
Some kind of pixie or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
more manga.
uh, this other one's kind of neat, sort of like a griffin type character.
Oh, okay.
It's got a style and a
Pokemon.
flair, doesn't he?
Might be a Pokemon.
Yeah, might be. Yeah, knowing his age, I did two sketch cards with LZ last night, hanging with my homie show.
Yeah, I saw you guys were on.
Vapor, sort of biomorphic character. I went and got my sketch cards at Pack Mail today. 200 sketch cards, and ooze, mighty ooze, whooping up on a guy there. Got my the this is the back artwork that'll be on the Bog bookmark, and I'll put something down here. That was always the plan, to put momentum concepts or something down here. Omer had a good
Oh,
suggestion of putting advertisement, maybe with the Q code leading you somewhere, you know.
yeah.
But got the back art from, and got a thumb drive with the stuff she scanned recently for me that I'll need to return at some time. I had not heard about this, but Gel, and maybe you can help me with the name, Guillermo del Toro, the director,
Guillermo, yeah,
or
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Guillermo
Guillermo.
del Toro.
I guess that's Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He was talking about doing a Justice League Dark movie, that would have the big principal characters like Dead Man, Swamp Thing, and Zatanna,
Oh, really?
Constantine. Yeah, but that kind of got canceled because they gave a very lucrative 5-year contract to J.J. Adams, and he was wanting to uh, do a Justice League, his own version of Justice League Dark, and that got canceled too. So no Justice League
Yeah.
Dark movie, and that's a no-brainer. dealing with the darker side of it would still be linked up with the rest of the DC universe, but still be linked up. Uh,
Right.
there's links for all the things that we talk about in the chat today. You can go watch them. For by and large, they're short videos, so they won't take a lot of your time. Um, Marcia Lucas died like 4 days ago at 80. She's the ex-wife of George Lucas, who won an Oscar for editing, you know, uh, Star Wars. I think she worked on Taxi Driver. There's a bunch of other movies. She's sort of like an
Yeah.
unsung
Yeah.
hero, in the movies. She worked on some major movies in the 70s. And they were married from 1969 to 1983, about when the second Star Wars movie came out. But, she passed away at 80. And they had a documentary on Spike TV recently with her. Uh, that was all pretty much centered around her, from what I hear. And
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I heard
no,
that's the reason why there was such a big gap between Empire and Return of the Jedi. Because when she got divorced from Lucas, she had a clause in the divorce that said she gets half of everything that he does for the next 10 years. So he just didn't do anything for 10 years. And then he put out Return of the Jedi.
uh, I, okay. I mean, yeah, that tracks because I mean, Empire Strikes Back came back about 82, I guess.
Yep.
I didn't think there was a 10-year gap in between the second and third movie, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Huh. Well, he probably used that time and money, I think, for LEM or whatever the Industrial Light and Magic, whatever, to develop all that. I mean, he was busy, I'm sure, in developing
No, yeah.
Star Wars. That's kind of a dirty deed done dirt cheap. Hey, that's one other thing I wanted to say about, or talk about was, do you think MTV advanced music, or do you think it kind of like watered it down? I've had this tainted love,
I,
tainted love,
I mean, I don't know.
song in my mind all day long. Well, part of the day anyway.
I
And
mean,
I'm
I
not even
guess
listening to it recently.
music videos kind of brought in a new audience, I guess, with people that, were
Yeah,
more visual, not just, so much interested in the music. So I
more
guess
in the
it,
visuals
yeah, I
too.
guess it expanded,
Yeah.
like kind of the whole audience or whatever that way. Um,
Hmm.
whether or not it did good things for music or not is highly debatable.
Well, right, and that's why we're debating it, or at least talking about it. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Maybe you've not given it much thought. Of
Oh no,
course, MTV went away recently. I mean, in the last few years, MTV is gone, and I
yeah,
never
yeah.
thought that would go away. I really didn't. I
Oh,
think VH,
they've been
I think
gone.
VH1 went away, didn't it?
Yeah, VH1 went away a while back.
Yeah,
But yeah, MTV had already been gone for years, dude. There was no more music television. It was just
yeah,
reality shows and stupid
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I kind of knew that, but I didn't keep up with it.
But
That's pretty sad that it morphed like that.
I mean,
Uh,
for a while there, when MTV first came out, they had some good programming. They had Headbangers Ball on the
yeah,
weekends, where
yeah.
you'd see stuff you didn't get in the mainstream. But they got away from all that. And, yeah, so it is what
I'm
it is.
sure that they've done documentaries on that, and they will continue to do a few in the future. Documentary on what happened to MTV. And if you went on YouTube, there's probably something
Right.
about that on YouTube. I'm sure. Uh, I think it gave exposure to little, let's say, hit wonders that was pretty much one hit wonder, like Rat with Round and Round. They might have had another minor song, but you know,
Well, that whole first album was pretty much a hit, and then they had a
yeah.
couple of follow-ups.
Oh, they played that the hell out of
Yeah.
that with Uncle Milty on there.
Rat did all right for
They did. I saw them in
Yeah,
concert.
they
You
did
know,
all
I
right for a
enjoyed it.
hair band. They
Yeah, I like the hair bands myself. I really did. Y&T. You know, we both like
yeah,
Y&T. I like
I like a
Zebra.
lot of them.
Yeah, I, I
Yep,
liked a lot of them.
Zebra was
You know,
good, Y&T was good,
probably one of the
Crocus.
biggest Bon Jovi. I don't much care for. That was a hair band, wasn't
Nah,
it?
I've never been a big fan of everything.
Yeah, we agree on that one. I mean, he's got a few wanted, dead or alive, or you know, I mean,
He
that I
had some
can
good
listen to.
songs.
But
He's just too much of a pretty boy. I couldn't, take him seriously. I couldn't listen to him for.
yeah, well, I mean, he had every woman in the world lactating. I put that
Hey,
nicely.
more
I could have
power to
said
him,
something
man. The
else.
guy was, he was living that rock star life.
Oh yeah, yeah, you bet. You know, I don't know what he looks like today. Probably scarecrow, uh, but most of
Oh,
them
dude, I
do.
haven't seen him in years.
I wish I had never seen uh,
Oh wait, no,
David Lee
I saw him
Roth.
last year.
David Lee Roth today, as a performer, looks like Neil Diamond that did crack. You
Yeah,
know,
David
short
Lee Roth.
hair. He's in like a leather suit. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
he should
work
have
for me.
gone away and enjoyed his money. Uh,
The sheen is gone. Yeah, maybe he needs more money. Maybe that's why he's doing that. You know, maybe
I
he's just
could be,
doing it for the love of the music.
maybe
But
he,
I wish I'd never
blew
seen
his
that. I
cash
can't
in,
scrub
and
that from
it
my
wouldn't
mind now.
surprise me if he didn't invest wisely. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, he always struck me as a very business savvy type person. You know.
Yeah, but he was a
Uh,
huge partier too. So
oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that'll burn through it real quick. And you have to have a
yeah,
good manager that won't obfuscate your money and go to the Caribbean. You know.
right.
That's been known to happen. You know, the Beatles and others have had to deal with that.
Oh,
But another video that I watched today and that I'd like to discuss and also have the link up in the chat at the top of the chat 10 foods invented in Arkansas. You know,
yeah.
that was
Okay.
definitely geared toward me, you know, for YouTube. So you might not have got it, Shadowhawk, because you're not from Arkansas. But I saw
No.
that and said, doink. Okay, sure. Learned something about my own state that I didn't know. Uh,
Okay.
the number one that they lead off with, the fried pickle, which I adore and love, was invented in Arkansas in 1963. He opened up a place in 1960 across from Atkins Pickle Factory.
Huh.
And after some trial and error, he first did like catfish batter on it. And I
Huh.
think it was like chips, but the taste wasn't. And he kept trying to perfect that. And then he did the long, you know, lengthy
Like spears.
cuts
Yeah.
and the batter. And there you go, the fried pickle invented in Arkansas. I did not know that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And I discussed this the other day with Doc when he was on that Arkansas is the largest producer of rice by 40 or 50%
Yeah.
in America. I mean, we've got for years, you know, Riceland was the biggest rice gin in the world, period, in the world.
Right.
Arkansas still has the biggest rice gin. It's down Stuttgart, though, which is kind of southeast of Little Rock in the middle of the state, which is the capital where I was
Oh,
born. Speaking of Little Rock, cheese dip. Cheese dip invented in Arkansas. Now, Texas disputes that since 1910. There's some kind of something you know, but they're cheese dip, Little Rock, 1935.
hmm.
Your
I
cheese
don't know. I
dip
think
joint.
that one's pretty debatable.
It might be. I mean, you know,
I
what's
think
the video?
Mexicans have been doing cheese
Arkansas
dips for a
barbecue.
long time.
Apparently, that's a thing. You know, talking about the vinegary
I think
possum
could be
pie.
right.
Possum pie. Now, there's no
Okay.
possum in it. It's a dessert pie that has
Ah,
surprising things in it. You know. kind of like you're surprised he's still alive. That's why they call it possum pie. And there's a
Right.
few other names for it. Um, Fried catfish, second largest producer of catfish, uh, uh, except for Mississippi, which is the largest.
Yeah.
So we export more catfish than, got catfish ponds all over here. Um, Vine ripe tomatoes, there's certain small ripe tomato that we developed. That's one of the things. And Ozark biscuit, what they call the
Okay.
Ozark biscuit. If you want to know more about these things, you can go watch the video, that I have in the.
Right.
And last but not least, chocolate gravy. You ever had chocolate
Ooh.
gravy? I think we've talked about this.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever tried it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I did not know about it till the '90s, and my employer grew up on it, loved it for like breakfast and stuff. Usually it was a coca, sugar, I forget what else in there, thickened to a gravy consistency and put over biscuits and things like that. I have tried chocolate gravy, don't much care for it, especially with my breakfast items, but my employer grew up on it and just adored it, but it's a
Mm.
southern thing. A lot of the foods that are sort of delta, region in Arkansas, and the Ozarks go way back,
Yeah.
are from the Spanish, that kind of came through. And I mean, I guess up through Louisiana too. We can suck some crawdad head too. I just prefer not to.
Well, you're missing.
I'll I'll give you the crawdads and just give me the lobster. Lobster's okay. It, lobster,
Same thing, just
crab.
bigger.
Maybe I just don't like all the work of peeling and all. You can have it, and then they turn gray. I just don't. No thanks.
Now, when you cook them,
I've got better things to do with my time than suck crustacean head. Brains. Um, Now, when I do go to a buffet, which is rare, but we go to a fish buffet, uh, you know, and we didn't even have a Christmas thing because the year before it cost him like $600 and something dollars, and I knew it was going to. It's expensive.
yeah.
Each person costs you $11, $12. I don't know for all you can eat, and there's no way you can eat that much, and get your really. Um, I mean, I guess you could, but I go for the catfish. I go for the chicken tenders or the corn nuggets that you can't get. And if they've got some of those fried apple things,
Hmm.
those are great.
Like a
But you
fritter.
just can't hardly. And onion rings, got to go for the beer battered onion rings. You know, I haven't got time to be peeling some crawfish that's looking at me like, "Why did you do this to me?" You know, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. Shout out to what's his name? Who cares anymore?
Yeah.
Is he on YouTube under
Uh,
another alias? Hey, you don't have to go to the produce aisle. Just go to YouTube, and you will see people turn on you like bad produce. It's gonna happen. You know it is. So you have to go back to work June 8th as it's scheduled, but I have to go to a mandatory drivers meeting, and they say we may go out later that night after our meeting.
oh,
So yeah, I don't know what's that all going to be about, but we'll see. You know, maybe I'll know the status of my work area, my workplace a little bit better. After I kind of get a summary from the boss.
right.
Uh, but yeah, Are you due to go back to the doctor at all before the 8th? I have my yearly physical checkup tomorrow at 1:30.
No, I had physical therapy today. I go back again on Thursday, and then I don't see the doctor again until I think the middle of June.
Okay. So it's official. The 8th is the day you're going back to work then.
Yeah, ready or not.
And I know you've been kind of, I don't know why you started so early, but I know you kind of with your sleep patterns. I was kind of like that too when I was thinking I would have to work
Oh,
days.
dude, I've been trying, but I haven't been sleeping at all. It's the
Really?
last like week and a half, dude. I'm up all damn night. I fall asleep for maybe an hour or two at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm up the rest of the day again, all night
Yeah.
long again. I don't know what's going on. It's killing me
Insomnia.
though, man.
Yeah. Did you? Was that an issue that you brought up with the doctor? Not really, because he's not your physical like
No,
yearly
because it
doctor.
hasn't been an issue until like I mean, I've always had off and on trouble sleeping, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
I mean, this is just
A lot of
terrible.
that's probably pain related, right?
Well, yeah,
In the
that too.
past.
It's very,
Yeah.
very hard to get comfortable and fall asleep.
Yeah. I can see that. Uh, when you're in extreme pain, it's very hard to just drift off and go to sleep. Uh,
Right. And I haven't been drinking, so yeah.
right. That and then that also is a depressant. So it's is that what they call it? A depressant?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, depressant.
Okay. Okay. It's been a while since I've used that jargon, so
Right.
but yeah, it does suppress your system and make you
Well,
sleepy,
it used to help me
so
regulate my pain too before I.
yeah, help you regulate your pain, right? Yeah. Uh, yeah, I know I was a little antsy about going back to work and especially gear shifting to day and night, which there's only been a couple days so far that I've done day and night, had to do day and then night, or maybe I was
Yeah.
scheduled and then they unscheduled it. We've had a lot of rain come through here, although my house hasn't gotten a lot, which is fine. That's why my yard is not totally out of. I looked around and a lot of the yards are unkept. Shadowhawk, I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
Uh,
you were saying.
I kind of like to think. I kind of like to think things to grow. That was something with my yard man is he would cut it too often, too short. Leave no flowers, hardly any clover flowers, which is the majority of what's in there. But if you let it go like it is now, I've got little yellow flowers, little purple flowers, dandelion flowers, clover, just different things out there. I kind of like it growing wild a little bit. A little bit. It doesn't.
Right.
I don't have to have the most manicured lawn, on the street. That's not a goal of mine. But I do want to kind of be like bee friendly or butterflies. I saw a big yellow butterfly out there today and thought that does my heart good to see. And then the squirrels just love it out there, and the robins and the cardinals, some, and apparently a crow. They probably go into everybody's yard, but they left a little
Yeah.
evidence behind that they'd been in the yard, or at least one flew down in my front yard. And then I know
Yeah. Cool.
coyotes come in because I had that coyote slick by pretty close to my mailbox out there. I was like, and it had, you had to tell me what it was. I was like, what is this gack on my front yard?
Yeah.
I never knew coyotes did that. I'm just
Yeah.
glad he didn't cough up bones and stuff into the yard. Um, one of the last times I went out, and this is a rare occurrence, but I saw a snake, some kind of small snake, on the pavement. The weirdest
Well,
thing I think I saw was a bat
yeah, during the day,
there
that's
on the
weird.
pavement. And when they, walk, they do like this, and that's why I
Uh huh.
think it was a bat. It was moving like that.
Right.
Maybe
Hmm.
it ran into something. Maybe like the cats. I see a lot of cats on the pavement warming themselves. That's where they like to lay. And some dogs lay right there in the street to get run over. You know,
Yeah.
I think maybe that warmth feels good to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Although in the summer, I wouldn't want to go near it. Really.
No, but in the morning, when it's been cool overnight and stuff, animals like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as it's cooling, I mean, and when I spray at night, I'm always cognizant you have to be of people that might be walking, uh,
So,
especially if dark skin. It was in Florida. There was this dark skinned lady. I mean, she looked like she was from Nigeria. She was black, 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 and she blended in with that night little bit of light there,
uh,
overhang, not much light coming in, and we would do a whole area. We would like, okay, there's 3 streets here or whatever, and we go around it, and we came real close to her going in, and then she's still walking right, and we go down another street, and there she is again.
yeah.
And you know, we were really looking out. I mean, I was as the driver because the navigator he was down on his phone going, "Okay, you're going to see a right up here, turn right, and it's going to be a cove." And I was like, "Okay." So that means I need to turn my sprayer off, go in, and then spray myself out because we could not double spray with the
Right.
Melithon. And so there was an art to it. So he was looking down all the time, and I'm looking for people. And there was only one road that we couldn't go around, and we had to navigate around because there was a big, big tree across the road. But most of the cleanup had been done. Not all of it, but most of the major cleanup, at least the areas I went to. Now, with that said, around the landfill, you couldn't get into that section. Well, actually, there was a you couldn't go in there anyway. It was gated, but
Right.
lot of lot of places down Florida are gated, and there was one residential area that was closed off that you couldn't get into, and we tried all 3 different ways to get in there and do our job, but you couldn't get in there. It was totally sealed off. So it was really, I've never seen anything like that. Big screen TVs, couches, chairs, everything out front to be picked up by the trash guy because it all got
Wow.
wet and soaked
Yeah.
and moldy and whatnot. You know, ruined everything. And then that jerk put those 2 sports cars up on in the road. He should get a ticket for that
Yeah.
because I mean, we can't double spray. We're trying to do as fast as we can, right, and do as much as we can from dusk to dawn. You know, and it's dark at night, and he's got these jacked up at least 6 cinder blocks high, I think.
Oh wow.
Doc Blaylock in the house. Hey, Doc, you gonna come in here and say hi to us, or are you gonna be standoffish?
Hey, Doc.
He's not. He's not. Doc came in the other day, as a matter of fact, which was very nice. Had a nice conversation with him and got caught up on his novella deal. He's on his second
Nice.
book
Yeah.
now, and he's just like, "Show me the money." Link me, yeah,
Well, that's
right
cool,
there's
Rex.
the link.
Once Doc jumps in, I'll probably pop out of here, man. I'm pretty beat today too. I was up again all night last night. So
Yeah, yeah. Link, Doc, let me
yeah,
know if
just
that link works for
yeah.
you. But I would definitely go see a Justice League Dark movie in a heartbeat. Uh, if you want to see some of the footage I've seen, I don't know if they took that from that. Was it Netflix that did that one season of uh,
Uh,
Swamp
Daredevil?
Thing? No, Swamp
Oh,
Thing.
Swamp Thing?
Was it
I don't know. I
was it
never got to watch that
Netflix?
one.
I think it was. It's good. I've got it.
Oh,
They actually put Blue Devil in there a little bit.
oh,
They
yeah.
put
No, I never got to
Madame
watch the
Xanadu. They put Madame Xanadu
Swamp
in
Thing.
there. There were some B-list characters that you wouldn't expect in there.
Yeah.
Which it was a good series. It was a good 13. You know, uh, and I
Would they
don't know
get
if
just
that's
the
where it came
one
from, but
season?
that video had some really nice Swamp Thing shots in it. It was
Huh.
mostly Swamp Thing. You know, on that just talking about Justice League Dark, but J.J. Adams, he got a boatload of money from Warner Brothers, and
Abram?
yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted to do his own version, so he scrapped everything that was on the boards, and he wanted to do his own version, but apparently they're not going to do it at all, and I think that's a mistake. I would definitely want to see a Justice League Dark movie.
I'd like to
You
see
know.
it if Del Toro did it. I don't know about
Oh
Abrams.
yeah, I don't know about J.J. Abrams either. I would like to see a Del Toro, definitely. I think that would be a good fit for him. That
Oh
might
yeah,
even work better than the Universal MonsterVerse that they were trying to get off the
yeah.
ground
Well,
but
he did
never did.
the Hellboy movies too. The first two Hellboys.
Oh, did
That
he?
was good. Yeah, that
That
was
was with
Guillermo del
Ron
Toro.
Perlman, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And those are really good.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first movies I ever saw directed by him, if not the first. You know, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah,
Mm.
he was in commentaries and things like that. His house is a museum.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Seems you don't have permission for this
He's a big.
session. What the? Okay, well, all right. Let me wait a minute here. Maybe I did it wrong. I took it from up there in the, So let me try this for you, Doc. Sorry about that. Let me drop another
No permission
comment
for you,
here.
Doc.
This one will work, hopefully, for you. He says, "What the hell?"
Yeah. Yeah. AB Max was making me jump through hoops too. I had to open it up in Chrome and do like a couple of extra steps to get in today.
Now, copy, comment, or block user, but I can't delete like a. I don't like that with EVMux. I haven't figured out how to do it if they do have it where you can delete a link. I can
Ah,
block
okay.
the user, but I don't want to block myself
Right.
just to get rid of the link in the chat. But tomorrow, I told you, man, I've been down this road before. They'll tell you StreamYard will say, "Oh, you get renewed on the second." Well, that may be at midnight on the second, so technically that's the third.
Ah, right.
But
Right.
we'll have
Yeah.
23 hours. We'll be on StreamYard. See you, Shadow.
There's Doc.
Unless you want to say hi to Doc.
Why are you leaving me? What did I do?
Oh, you didn't do anything, brother. It's just been a rough week or so, man. I haven't been sleeping. Just been up all night.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Hey, Elsie.
go get your head down, get some rest.
All right, guys. You
He's
have a
an
great night. I'll talk
insomniac,
to you
Doc.
soon.
You too.
Hey, Elsie.
See ya.
What's up, LZ? Hey Rex, what's going on, bro?
Living the dream, man. I mean, get to work tonight. Get to go down to my old stomping ground in the largest area. Uh,
Way back up in the
I
holler.
was, I was. Oh, Doc, since you're here, yes, I did some research. You had said that you didn't know that Arkansas was the largest producer of rice.
I had
We are the largest
no
producer
idea.
by 40 to 50% more than anybody else.
I had no idea. Like where?
Yeah, and the largest,
You got to
the
grow
largest,
rice in like the rice paddies and in the swamps.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's Delta area, so
What
yeah, we've got a
delta?
lot of that.
What delta?
Now Now wetlands for ducks. That's why we have such great wetlands. Jimmy Carter used
Yeah.
to come down
Okay.
pretty close to where
I'm
I grew
asking.
up
I'm asking
and duck hunt.
where are the wetlands in Arkansas?
They're all over. They're all over Arkansas.
You're
They
in the
come
middle of
down to
the
eat the
country.
rice, and so does the geese.
You're in the
I have
middle.
seen a snow of white out there at the farms. In the just nothing but geese.
You're in the middle of the country.
Well, Louisiana's right down below us. We got swamps. You
Oh,
know,
that's right. You. What is it? Your western border is or eastern border is the Mississippi. Which one is it?
southern border
Southern
is
border is the Mississippi.
southern border is Louisiana underneath us, and then Mississippi's there, and Tennessee, Missouri, and Texas
Let me pull
all
up a
around
map.
us.
Let me pull up a map.
Okay, pull up a map. Sounds too complicated for him.
I mean, you said Louisiana's below us and there's the Mississippi. That doesn't tell me nothing.
Well, there's a lot of water. There's the Arkansas River. There's the Black River. There's Mississippi, of course, that's on our border. There's a lot of
Arkansas.
waterways.
I'm looking at
Yeah,
Arkansas now.
we're the only diamond state. We have a little bit. I heard this back when I was in grade school. Is that
Wait,
if
wait, wait,
you
wait, 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 wait,
segregated
wait,
all the
wait, wait,
states in
wait. What is a diamond
okay,
state?
a diamond state, we are the diamond state, and that's on our flag. We are the only state that produces diamonds. Have diamonds.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm looking. Okay. Mississippi River is your eastern border.
Yes. Yep. I watched on YouTube 10 foods invented in Arkansas, Doc. So they were kind of knowing my viewing habits, I guess.
Okay.
Not that
There,
I
there,
view, but
there
I
are,
said,
there are,
oh,
listen, there are no foods that were invented in Arkansas.
I beg to differ, my friend.
There are none. There are none. None.
Oh, the fried dill pickle, the fried pickle,
Valdosta, Georgia.
1963.
Valdosta, Georgia, 1959. Fried dill pickles.
All right. Well, chocolate gravy.
Ooh, that's not even food.
I don't like it either, but it's not my forte. But
What's
hey,
up, Blue
hey,
Dan?
Dan, Ozark biscuit. You gonna contest that one?
What is the difference between an Ozark biscuit and a biscuit?
I got the link in the chat. You'll just have to go watch the short video. It's about 20 minutes long. I didn't watch it that closely on the art. I wanted to write all these things down though. Uh, we are the second largest producer of catfish.
Okay,
Mississippi being number one.
but you didn't invent the catfish.
No, we didn't. No, fried catfish. Yeah. Now they say cheese dip. Cheese dip. Shadow said that's kind of debatable. You know, Texas kind of
Yeah,
debates that.
I'm gonna have to give that one to Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, well they were saying Texas, and Mexico doesn't count. We're not talking a state here. You know, Texas says some kind of cheese dip, 1910. Ours is 1935. Arkansas barbecue, possum pie.
What is the difference between Arkansas barbecue and barbecue? Like South Carolina barbecue is completely different from everybody else. They use mustard.
It's more of a vinegary type, and that is the best barbecue in my that I've ever tasted.
Yeah, see, Georgia barbecue is not about a sauce. It's just about
That's good.
the smoke and the wood and the length of time that it's smoked. And of course,
Yes, but
pork. Hello,
yes,
pork.
but
Barbecue means pork, not beef.
all
not
you
chicken.
need
Pork.
for a barbecue is smoked meat, and slaw in a bun.
Oh,
That's all you need. You don't need sauce.
I love good coleslaw. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, good coleslaw. And I tell you, Doc, there was a place that used to be down at Wynn where I'm going tonight that was, oh. And I would take people and I said, "You're getting ready to eat the best barbecue." And I took
How do you
half
like
dozen.
slaw if
I
you don't
took,
like mayo? That's one of the ingredients.
that's why I say light on the slaw. But now this guy, he had a mustardy like slaw
Ugh,
and
ugh.
had some kind of, oh, it was delish, Doc. You would have loved it. I dare you to knock that away.
I like
I
the
dare you. If I
ultra
bought you one of
fine,
those, you would go
ultra
one
fine
bite and
chop,
you
ultra
would be
fine chop,
sold.
and sweet on the
You
slaw.
would be sold, Doc. Now his brother made it a different way, more traditionally. Yeah. Yeah, I always put, and if they put too much slaw on, I'll rake it off.
And by the way, you're wrong. You need one more thing on that plate. You got to have Brunswick stew.
Gotta have what?
Brunswick stew.
And I still didn't catch that.
Brunswick stew.
Oh, okay. Well, how I mean, a lot of people are rib people, but there's brisket, there's pulled pork, shoulder, there's
And
all
now
types of.
brisket is
What do
brisket.
you like?
Brisket is
You
brisket.
like brisket?
Brisket is brisket. That's beef, so it's not barbecue.
Okay.
Barbecue means pork.
Well, some people go, that's grilling. That's not barbecuing. You know,
Well,
with things.
if it's smoke, if it's cooked with a smoke, it's barbecue. If it's pork,
Yeah. Charcoal's the only way to go. Now you could do hickory chips,
no,
you could do apple,
no,
you could do cherry. I don't
not
think
charcoal.
hickory's the best.
Yeah, not
Huh?
charcoal. Not charcoal. You got to go wood, hickory,
Or wood, yeah. Yeah,
hickory,
you can go wood.
pecan, cherry wood. Like
Yeah, pecan's good.
when I
Pecan's real
barbecue,
good.
when I barbecue, I will literally take a double handful of just pecans and throw it in with the wood chips.
Homer says brisket is barbecue, you crazy old man.
No, it's not. It's beef.
I've got some brisket in there now, as a matter of fact.
Beef is
Caleb
not
Reynolds in the
barbecue.
house. He says applewood.
What up? What up, Caleb?
Um,
Is my mic not working? Hello, test, test.
well, I do have my fan down here, and it is pretty quiet, but it does make noise. So
That has no,
my
that has,
volume's probably just turned down.
that
But
has
some of those
nothing to.
videos, man, they will blow you out on the intro. Let me just turn you up. There we go.
Yeah, I can't tell how loud I am.
You're not very loud. It's just I had your volume turned, and I forgot to turn it up because some of those videos, man, the openers will blow you away. You know.
Are those new
Uh,
headphones?
um, I've had them as long as I've had the black pair. It's just one ear was kind of really not working and hadn't been. I
I
don't
got
know about adjusting it,
yeah,
so I just went with the white pair.
yeah. Tree Goblin. I saw that, and I watched as much of his psychotic stream as I could today before I just threw up in my mouth and couldn't watch anymore. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of rice farming, but my brother has cut back on rice, and I imagine there's a lot of farmers because the price of rice is real low,
Yeah,
apparently, and he's not planting as much rice. That will cut down on the mosquitoes right there, because those rice fields are nothing but a breeding ground for
yeah.
mosquitoes around here.
So
Hey, great.
like
Hey, tree.
the big crop here is feed corn, not human consumption corn, and
Peaches,
soy
peaches,
no and soybeans.
peaches.
No, not peaches.
Well, you're the peach state.
Yeah, but that's not our biggest crop.
It's fat
Well, at the
asses
moment,
is what it is.
Homer, I will slap the taste right out your mouth.
Oh, you can keep trying, old man, but you're old.
Now, see, he's coming in
God, you
hot.
ignorant.
He's
You
coming in
ignorant. You
loud.
ignorant.
Yeah,
Barbecue isn't brisket. God,
yeah.
brisket
Listen,
ain't barbecue.
you
You're
listen to me.
crazy, sir. You're
You
crazy.
listen to me, you little dwarf.
Little
Don't
boys and girls.
don't you let don't you
Oh,
let
jeez.
don't you let the flab fool you. There's steel under here, son. Jerk a knot up in
Steel?
that tail.
Steel? Still nothing. It's rotting.
Brisket is not barbecue. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God. You're
You,
crazy.
you
You're
people
fucking
you
crazy.
people in Texas just have to find a way to make everything all about you. But I'm sorry, you're wrong. So sit there and you're wrong.
Anytime you burn meat, that's barbecue, bro. You burn it outside on fire, on rocks, on wood,
Nope,
on
nope,
paper, it's
nope,
barbecue.
no, no.
You're
Put that
grilling
char
burgers,
on
it's
there.
barbecue grilled
That's what.
burgers.
Hey, that's actually what British people say. If you're grilling out, that's barbecuing. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Explain the nuances of it.
Barbecue means
Of grilling
Explain.
and barbecuing.
cooked by
Yeah.
smoke for a long, slow period of time.
Hmm.
It's not cooked.
Let's see.
It's not cooked by coals or
It says over a live fire or smoke. This is a basic.
I don't care what Google says.
Well, there you go. You being ignorant. You being ignorant.
Yeah,
Call me ignorant,
yeah,
fool.
yeah. Google said Hillary Clinton.
Make a fool. Make a fool.
Google said Hillary Clinton was great. Okay, so not a good source.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't have to use Google. I'm sure that's in the basic description of what barbecue is everywhere, sir.
No, it's not.
Duck,
Cooked,
duck,
cooked
go.
by smoke.
Say again? Sorry.
Cooked by smoke,
Oh, God.
and it's
Okay,
gotta be.
sure.
And it's gotta be.
Kind of like Doc with his cigarettes.
Yeah, it's kind of like Doc and is full of bullshit ass.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
the
Wow.
the end of my nose is barbecued from all the smoke.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Well,
You're
you
well
know,
fermented.
most
Boys and
people
girls.
slap some.
Good to see you, Doc, by the way. I just came in.
sauce.
Good to
Wanted
see
to
you
give
too, man.
give you cheese.
Hey, we don't need people thinking we're actually beefing because we're not.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah. What?
Hey,
I,
Apex.
Sorry, Rex. Good brisket is barbecue.
no, it's not.
You finally
I
said
didn't
something
have-
wrong. You were so wrong.
I am never wrong. I am never wrong. By the way, though,
Absolutely wrong.
Having
You're
having
totally
said,
wrong.
having said that,
I'm
when I
gonna
went,
stop, Rex.
when I went to what's the Corpus Christi, I had a smoked brisket there, and it was good, but it wasn't barbecue.
Okay.
Now-
I'm not gonna argue with your perception of retardedness, but whatever.
Well, you got, a claim of the best barbecue. People that claim that are like Memphis, Texas,
Atlanta.
Georgia,
Doesn't
Atlanta. Yep.
yeah.
It's actually
Atlanta.
not.
Yeah.
It's not Atlanta, really. It's two different places. One is Savannah, for the southern style, and there's Augusta.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah.
And the Carolinas, I think.
Yeah, but they're weird, man. They slather mustard all over theirs.
I love mustard on the brisket.
Well, and
Slather the mustard.
I did.
It's
I
good.
produced when I worked
When
at
you
World
smoke
Color,
it,
we
when you
produced-
smoke the brisket, that sounds like barbecue to me.
He can't hear me.
Mm.
They
Sorry,
had
go ahead, Lex.
boiled or like pressure cooked steamed pig ears. I would try this. Mustard on a bun. It
Yeah,
looked
look,
good.
The chances of me ever eating a pig ear are exactly zero. Zero.
Oh, dude,
I
I
would
bet it's
try it.
good.
I
bet
would
it's
try
good.
it.
No.
It
no,
looked good.
no.
Out of Memphis. And then there was somebody in Memphis also with barbecue, what they were calling barbecue bologna.
Oh,
I would try that too, even though
yeah.
that's trash meat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would try it too.
Yeah, I had some barbecued potted meat the other day. It was good.
Ooh, that might be good too. Shit.
I used to eat potted meat till I found out what was in it.
Look, I don't
Sure.
care if it's
Bunch of
made out of.
peckers and assholes.
I don't care if it's made out of kitten whiskers. It's good. I eat it.
I get it. I never got into the Vienna sausages. I know you like that too, and you're
I
a
know
you're a
I'm not a.
mayonnaise lover.
I am not a big fan of Vienna sausage. They're bland.
You're not. Okay.
No,
Oh, I like
Nope.
them.
You don't
I,
like that
You guys are
gelatin that
picky.
congeals?
I will. I'll eat them, but it's not something I seek out.
Hmm. Little mini wieners. You know,
Yeah, because I'm a
like
wiener.
Omer,
What did you call
like
us?
Omer's pecker.
What did you call us?
No, that's a microscopic wiener, Rex.
Yeah, find it with a microscope, electron
Hmm.
microscope at that.
Hmm.
Mesquite wood chips. There you go.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, a couple of years ago, I was spraying Paragould. I think about 2, 3 years ago, I actually got some pictures of it. The Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile
Oh,
parked
that's
out in front of a
cool.
hotel. I was like, wow, I've never actually seen one of these in person. And they've been around since the 1970s,
Oh, I took a
And
picture of them like last year. They were out
did you?
here. Yeah,
And they're
let me see
pretty
if I can find
nice, aren't they? The actual
them.
Wiener mobile. I mean, it's nice compared to the old one, you know,
Oh yeah, it's
that
dope.
first came out. I mean, it's kind of
Hey
luxurious.
Rex,
Yeah.
Rex, I sent you the first pass of the back of the midnight card. If you want. It's
I was going to
DMs on
say
X or email.
I may not be able to see that on X. It's acting up again and not
Okay,
showing all my
check your
chats.
email. I sent
So
it
you
to
might
your email,
want to.
Gmail.
Okay, that'll work. Sure,
I'm on
I'll
top
do
of it,
that right.
sir.
Good.
Look, here's the Wiener mobile out here last year.
Mm, let me get back here. Okay.
It's like a spaceship. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that may have. I can't remember if the one that I took pictures of looked differently or if that was. I think it did kind of look different than that, but it
It's
might have
like a
been the same
spaceship.
thing.
Here's the back
And
end.
so that was there in Texas where you're at, huh?
Oh yeah, right over here by SpaceX.
Yeah. Wow.
I,
That's a
I
big
took a
So
wiener.
how far is
keep it Oscar.
how
That's a big wiener.
keep it Oscar?
Yeah,
Oscar
it
Mayer
says
Wiener.
hashtag.
Yep.
Yeah, I took pictures of it because I want to put it in one of my stories somewhere in the background. I think it'd be fun. Some kind of car that looks like that.
What a trip. I've seen the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile out in San Diego. Never seen it here in the South.
I guess you got to pay for it to come down for some kind of parade or something. I guess they had a parade or something.
Oh, dude, there's dozens of those though. There's a race. I just saw a video where they race them around a track.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
think there was originally, or they had 12 going, a 12 fleet, but only 6 of them are working right now. Last I checked last year. Yeah, only 6 out of the 12 are working, running. They constantly have to refurbish them or something like that. There's always problems with them.
Oh, I imagine they seem top heavy to me. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to take a steep curve too fast in one of those things.
And I'm surprised they actually drive them. They literally drive them down like the highway, to get them to
Hmm.
places, as opposed to like having them trailered somewhere. But I mean, that's the point of it,
Street
right? You want to drive it so that people see it,
show it
advertise it.
off in advertisement, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's street legal apparently.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with driving a giant hot dog. I mean, I've seen a giant termite,
I dropped the
other
link.
things on top of people's
I dropped the
roofs.
link in the chat to a YouTube video of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles racing at Indy 500.
No,
That's
that's
pretty cool.
funny.
And the Indy 500, it's pretty steep. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, they probably stayed at
you,
the bottom, right?
if
At
you
the
never
bottom of it.
got, yeah, probably. But when you go on a track, and I've been on a track, they're
Yeah,
like this. They're at an angle.
yeah, yeah.
You're going
It's like a
downhill.
bowl. It's like a bowl.
Yeah.
I wanna compete in one of the lawnmower races
Hey
at
Ben.
the Atlanta International Raceway. I've always wanted to do that. They have an unmodified division. You have to bring an actual working lawnmower. I just want to take mine up there and race.
That's cool.
Oh,
That
that
sounds
would
like
be
fun,
cool.
Doc.
Yeah. Even if you lost, it'd be cool.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would lose. Mine's got a governor on it, so
This is my mower from 1909.
no, I got a nice one. I got a John Deere.
Yeah.
I forget what model it is. It's the most common one, but I like it. It cuts my grass pretty.
What do they call the lawnmower race? What is it actually called?
I forget. I forget what they call it. They do it once a year. Though.
I can see the maniacal guy that really takes it seriously, and he's like, after he wins, he's like, today the mowing race, tomorrow the world, the Indy 500 or something.
I'm gonna drop the link to Katydid's channel over on Rumble.
And so I missed what's going on with Leland and Katydid. What's going on? Because I know
Mass
the
flagging.
last time I was on with Liam was over there at Katydid's. So are they having a big out, I guess?
He has spiraled completely out of control
Again. Yes,
and
again.
And he struck Katydid's channel, and she lost her channel.
Oh shit! She lost it.
Yep.
Oh wow! I thought she was just suspended for like 7 days or something.
No.
Holy fuck!
So
Wow.
he just spent hours ranting about how he's going to keep going. He's going to strike everyone.
Wow.
So-
He's gonna become irrelevant real soon here. Nobody's gonna talk about him. Hopefully that's the case, right? Go away.
I don't know if that's correct. People's got him on their mind, and I'm like, why? Obviously.
Yeah. Well,
he's a
as soon as he starts
individual.
striking, I mean, he did what he did to Katie. So.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
striking people
Oh
saying,
yeah. I mean,
it's because she said I was psychotic. I'm not psychotic. What the hell, dude?
That's crazy.
well, yeah, and you have some background in mental illness, Doc.
Yes, but I'm not going to diagnose him over the internet. However, Colin,
No,
I will
no, and you
say,
should. No.
he's a complete turd.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I mean,
Yeah. This is
in
kind
his
of
own right. I mean, we can all.
he's
be
a piece of
turds,
caquita, as we say in Espanol.
but, yeah.
No. I didn't say he was being a turd, Rex. He is
Oh,
a
okay.
turd.
He is.
Okay.
He is the fecal matter.
He is a little orange
With-
turd.
Holy
With
shit.
corn. With corn.
That is crazy. He got her channel fucking taken down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking evil. That's
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah, and he
Holy
vows
shit,
that
her channel is
vows-
gone.
He vows to continue because
Why?
they're stalking me
Is,
family.
is he
If-
looking for
if you-
relevance? What the
if you-
hell?
Yes, he's furious because he got shunned from Comicsgate.
Well, he left multiple
Who is-
times. Someone counted last time. It was over 18 times he left and came back.
Yeah.
Dude, he's left the internet. That's it. I'm leaving. I'm going forever. Goodbye. And we
Yeah.
take a bet. How long is it going to be? And he's back
Yeah.
24 hours later.
That's like
Yep.
Cher saying, if Trump wins the election, I'm leaving the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still around. Most of them are still
That's
around.
crazy,
That say that.
man. What a jerk.
If you're going to go. I'll pay for the ticket.
Mhm.
Where's what's her Rumble channel? I can go
I
make sure I'm
dropped
following
it in
her.
the chat.
I see it. I see it there. Make sure I follow her.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, I'm already following her. Cool. Good to know I'm following her. Well, so
Yeah.
does that mean she's banned from YouTube? Like she can't make another channel at some point?
She still got her clip channel,
Oh, okay.
but for whatever reason, she's not going to be streaming on there because she knows Liam will just come after her there too.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
she's going over to Rumble where you can try that shit. You won't get away with it, but you can try it.
hmm
Wow. Yeah, that's sad when you have to leave the platform of your choice. You know.
No, it's disgusting that someone would attack you that way. You know,
Well, yeah.
if your ideas or your propaganda is so weak that that's what you resort to, then you really don't have a defense, do you?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
shut up. I don't want to get Rex struck.
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
they were saying the other day. The chat
yeah,
was bringing it up and said, "Yeah, you're going to get struck." I'm like, "Wow, you can't even mention the guy's name." I've never had a problem with him personally, but I know how he acts, and I have my own personal opinion, but I keep it to myself or try to.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere one day. True story. This was 2 months ago, I think. I was watching one of his videos because he says, "Don't go watch clips about me. Watch me." I'm like, all right. So I was doing that very thing, and the dog came in and put her paws up, and it made a couple of gibberish marks in the chat, and he says, "Oh, that's," and he got my name wrong. He said, "That's Doc Badrock. He hates me. He's one of Dark Gift's attack dogs. He begged me to come on my channel, and I wouldn't let him, so he hates me." I'm like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?" Um,
Well, it's like Rich. Rich was going off on you for
I
no good reason.
yeah, I have never once had a DM exchange with Liam Gray. Not even once. I challenge him to show a receipt, which he never does for anything he says. It's
Yeah,
the link is Apex. The link is in the chat up there. If you just click on it, it'll take you over there. Um,
that's what I
but
did.
it's like, why would you make up that lie? Then I remembered, oh, that's what you do, Clean. You just lie.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, the one time that I was on, the last time I was on Katie Did's, Leland was there, and there was a whole host of people there. I think maybe Joe Sontag and some other people, and they left. It was just Katie, myself, and Leland, and I was trying to talk about my project. He was running interference a little bit, howbeit it was very mild interference. You know, he was like asking me things like, "What do you think the greatest villain of all time is?" And I said, "Maybe Doctor Doom." You know, in my mind, I mean, that's debatable. You know, other people could say Dark Side or somebody else, Magneto.
Dark Seed.
I mean, it's really subjective.
That's my
See,
character.
Dark Seed. Who's
Dark Seed.
remind
Dark
me?
Seed.
Oh,
Trademark
that's your
copyright
character.
of Omer Glitch. Dark Seed.
Okay, I didn't know. I've never heard of Dark Seed, so
Yeah,
I
Dark
was
Seed.
like, somebody was saying Dark Seed the other day, and I was like,
It was me.
what?
I'm not a DC
Okay,
guy, so I do tend to go with Doctor Doom. Of course, I also like Red Skull.
yeah, that was brought up yesterday too. Red Skull's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of great villains out there. You know, somebody asked me yesterday, maybe on the drawstring, why so many characters, Rex? And it's like I'm creating characters for different storylines. You know, I'm,
I just wish you'd start
I'm
writing the
swinging.
storylines. You're gonna wait
Oh, I have
forever.
been.
Waiting forever.
I have been.
Start writing and drawing them. What you waiting for? You ain't getting any younger, sir.
Listen to him talk. I've not seen Glitch number one, zero, or half issue, or Dickweed, even Ash Can that he's
Here's the
got
ash
completed.
can. Here's
I've
here's the
not
ash
seen it.
can. Here's the
I
ash can.
wanted a copy of it,
Yeah,
but you
here's
know,
here's the
yeah,
ash
you,
can, Dick Hole. Look. Here's the
yeah,
ash can, Dickweed.
okay, but you've not put it up, so you know
Here it is.
what's
Here it
up with
is.
that?
I'm showing you
Oh,
the whole
okay,
thing.
okay,
I'm
Rex.
sure it's
Hold
good
on,
stuff.
hold on, Rex.
Uh-huh.
I do have books out,
Uh,
so I will say, write your stories. I want to read them.
yeah,
I
that's
am
all we're
I
trying to
am writing my
say.
stories.
Get them out. Get them out of your butthole.
Okay, I mean that's what I'm doing, whether you're cognizant of it or not. Jonas Olsen in the house. Hello. It was
What's
me.
up,
He
Jonas?
says.
What's up, Jonas? No, Rex, I'm just giving you shit. I know you've got your shit ready to go. Um, when you get ready to, I mean, I don't know what your process is. I know you're a plot first kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get ready to do the script, Do you write out the script first and then edit and then lay in the lettering? I mean, how are you going to do it?
I look at the story after it's drawn, after it's completed, and then I put in the dialogue because there may be something suggested by the artwork that I want to put in there, which was
Yes.
certainly the case. I tried to go the Stan Lee method on the Devil Flyer story, which is completely done and has been done for a long time. I've written a rough draft for Grave Tales, which I'll revisit, but when it comes down to it, the final cut will probably be me looking over the story and seeing if I can tweak it and make it better.
You should let
I've
me.
drawn.
You should let me co-script Grave Tales with you.
Oh no,
Yeah, absolutely.
not that it wouldn't be good, but
And,
I
and then
want
and
to
then
be
let
able to
me
put.
take the final pass at it, and I'll fix it and make it really good.
Omer, go to your room.
Yeah, boys and girls, go to your room. Doc Blaylock, go stand in the corner and
Go eat
look
your
at the corner.
barbecue. Go eat your
Reflect your light.
non-barbecue.
Yeah,
Go get smoked in the corner, Doc. Smoke
Go
your
eat-
cigarette in the corner.
go eat your brisket.
Dude, if I had some, it'd be
I
so
think I
good.
saw Omer in Little Rascals. He was the guy in the corner with the dunce cap,
You remember?
with the
Oh,
candlestick.
man. Oh,
You,
man.
you remember Froggy from the Little
Yeah.
Rascals?
He's sharp.
Froggy,
I remember Froggy with the deep voice. Yeah.
that
Hey,
dude.
Doc, what?
That dude weirded me
Nope.
out when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. That was just weird.
Oh yeah, I mean to be so young, and he just, his voice was just so. Deep
I don't
and
know what
everything.
you guys are talking about. And I was like,
Fatty
Hey.
that looked like the Blob from X Men didn't weird Doc out at all. He died at age 18. He was so.
I don't even know.
Hey, Doc.
You talking about the first?
Doc, what do you call that stuff you cut off the brisket? Is
The
it called the
first one.
grizzle? Grizzle, or what do they call
we
it?
back?
Yeah. You cut the
Grizzle?
the gristle.
Crystal?
Oh, the grizzle.
Well, it's like the charred part, right?
No, you
You,
cut.
you ever?
You cut the gristle off before you start cooking.
Yeah, no. But after you cook it, there's a layer of char around the brisket that they usually cut off. Sometimes
Oh.
you can ask for some of it, and it's
Okay.
really good, but you can't
Yeah.
eat too much of it because it's all burnt and shit.
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
Forget what it's called.
that's just called the crust. And
No, there's a name for it. They have a name for it.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see.
call it char.
oh no,
Char.
bark. It's the bark.
Let's
They
see.
call it the
The
bark.
bark. Yeah, I've heard it called that too.
Yeah. And you don't cut that off. What the hell? You leave it and you eat it. It's good.
Yeah, I've tried to eat some of that, and it's just carcinogenic ash.
No, it's
fat.
delicious.
No, it's a certain
I
part,
get-
like one side of the brisket.
Not
like
at this
you
place,
can't
Doc.
eat it. Yeah,
It almost. Yeah,
yeah, it's too much.
some places-
It's too much.
they should have never served that part up. I mean,
when I do,
if
when
you
I
do it right, it's delish because your most of your flavor is going to come from your fat content. Let's be realistic about this, kiddos. Your fat is what makes it, and
when I do,
brisket's got a lot of marbling, a lot of fat in it.
hey Stephen B, when I do my ribs,
Hey, Steven.
when I do my ribs, I will sear them in a hot skillet and then put them on to slow smoke. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. Shadowhawk takes it off the grill and completes it in his oven a lot of times.
In the
So that's a
oven.
good way
Yeah,
to do
some
it.
people do that.
Yeah, I
Make
mean,
sure it's,
if you're just grilling, yes, but I'm talking about smoking. You're smoking it.
You're doing what, 9
Yeah,
hours?
I mean,
4 to 9 hours, Doc? 12 hours?
I think he
O-
uses
overnight.
charcoal, so that's smoke. But you're saying it needs to be hardwood. I
Well, yeah,
guess. Don't you count charcoal?
Well, no, I don't. If you're gonna
You don't.
smoke it, you get a smoker, not a grill, and you get your wood chips going. You get your temperature right. I think about 220, and then you put it on there, and you just leave it overnight.
So,
Burnt ends,
you're
Shadowhawk.
saying that you're saying charcoal. I mean, barbecue, the big BBQ, right?
Yeah.
Only comes out of a smoker. Period.
Well, out of a pit or a smoker, as long as it's cooked with the smoke of hardwood.
But no like grill. No, like smoker. I mean, no, what I would call barbecue grill. But you're saying ixnay on that. It needs to come out of a smoker,
No,
or a pit
no.
that's got
If all you've got
flamage.
to grill, Rex, if all you've got to grill, then you get your wood chips going, but you got to let it die down until it gets to that 220. But then you're going to
Right,
have the
and
problem
get
with
that smoke going. Absolutely.
the grill is it's hard to keep the temp consistent because it doesn't have enough room for all the wood chips you need.
Yeah, and I've got a larger one that I don't use, but would definitely, and it's got a temperature gauge on it, so it
Yeah,
would qualify.
like you've seen the old barrel grills, right? The old steel
Yeah,
drum.
basically that's what I have. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. You can do it on those.
but most of the time for just me or another person or another two people, a small little grill is all I need. And I use charcoal traditionally, sometimes with wood chips compacted in
I
the
look.
charcoal,
I'll use
sometimes
I'll
with
use
wood
charcoal.
pellets.
Yeah, I'll use charcoal in my grill and do burgers,
Hmm.
and I'll even do steaks, and they're delicious.
Hmm.
But if I want barbecue, I got to use wood chips. It's got to be in the smoker because you do it
Could
over
steak ever be
overnight.
barbecue? Probably not. I don't know. If you chopped it up and put it on a
And
bun, it doesn't make it really
steak,
barbecue, does it?
steak is beef.
Well, now, well, now there's beef ribs. There's
Yeah,
pork ribs, but there's
yeah,
beef ribs.
but that's not barbecue. Barbecue means pork.
You agree with this, Homer?
No, not at all. I don't know what he's fucking saying.
Go to Polynesia where it
All
was
right.
invented
Well,
and ask them.
Homer, come up with here with me, and we'll go to the pig ear place. And if you don't like that, we'll go get the barbecue bologna.
I'm
Okay,
down
we
for all of it.
definitely got to hit that.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm
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 down
not
for
down.
all of it.
look.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
looks good to me.
I'm not doing a pig's ear, but if you want to go get some real barbecue, we can go do that. Absolutely.
Well, they sell like hotcakes, so it must be good, Doc.
No, that's not necessarily true.
Well,
That
they've
is
been doing
not
it for
necessarily.
decades. I mean,
I don't
well,
care.
I get it. I mean, there's people that eat trash. I get
Yeah.
it. Polynesian barbecue. Now we're getting fancy.
Well,
That would be with your
that's
fruit
where
and stuff,
barbecue
right?
came from. It's debated whether it came from Polynesia or from the Caribbean. I think the Polynesians kind of have it, and you've heard them say, "We're going to go bury a pig." That means
Yeah, in
barbecue.
a pit.
They're
Yep.
going to go
Hmm.
barbecue, and I have had one barbecue like that in my life, and I won't say it's the best, but it's in the top two.
And that's where you got your shirt collection, right?
Don't make me hit you, Rex.
I couldn't resist. Uh, do you
Rex,
use
did you did
propane
you did you get a chance to
or
look at
pro?
that card by chance? Sorry.
I did. Yeah. Uh, do you use propane or propane accessories?
I do not. I have had a
I
propane
don't
grill.
either.
I've had a
Yeah.
propane grill, and I used it. I cooked burgers and dogs and just basic stuff on it.
Hey, Sheldon. Internet says barbecue is referenced differently by regions.
That's
I'd believe
true.
that.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
true. But when you
Yeah, I agree
trace
with
it,
that.
when you trace
Shadowhawk says beef brisket is
mm,
barbecue. Ask any
testing,
Texan.
testing one, two,
And you got a
testing,
Texan right here.
testing one, two, three, four. Microphone must not be working.
Uh huh.
I said that's true, but when you trace it back to its origins and what it originally was intended to be, pig.
Pig from the
Yeah, but that's because
Philippines.
that's all they had. I mean, if they had cow, they would have barbecued the shit out of a cow. Come on now.
I want to
Take the
have
cow, you
canned.
cut it up, you
Anyway,
throw it up in the ground with the coals and wrap it in the banana leaves. It's all the same.
I
What are you
was
talking about?
at. I
yeah.
went
Meat
to.
is meat.
I've
I
got
went.
an area
mm,
where I could put a nice pit back there. At one point,
Ooh,
I'm going to put a pit back here for sure.
I went.
Uh,
nice.
I went to a
that's
place.
that's a nice way to grill, to barbecue. Let's get our terminology
I went.
correct, right?
I went to a. I went to a place locally here. It's very popular. I'm not a fan of their uh, a fan of their barbecue because to me it's a little dry. But I was in there and a couple of old timers got to arguing about the same thing we're talking about right now. And they damn near came
Uh-huh.
to blows. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah. Well, now read this from Sheldon and tell me what you think, Doc.
The word derives from the Taino word barbacoa, referring to a wooden framework for cooking meat which did not specify a particular type of animal. Yeah, that's one theory. I've heard that one. That's the one that's the Caribbean,
The barbacoa. Yeah.
but the
So did
Polynesian.
barbecuing come
Oh my
out
God,
of?
that was the middle of a sentence, Rex, not the end.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Polynesians have their own definition and origin of the word and term. Now, that was the end of the sentence.
So did barbecuing come out of World War II, or
No,
was it previous?
no,
No,
it's been around for hundreds of years.
hundreds of years. Yeah,
Yeah,
as long as there's been animals and fire. Got it.
yeah. I mean, basically,
Coals,
yeah.
So let me
rocks.
ask you a question that I know that you're uniquely, due to your age, can answer. Um,
We did not have barbecue on the Ark.
Oh, jeez.
woolly mammoth.
What does
Good
that
eat.
taste like, Doc?
It was good eating.
You got to dehair it though, correct?
Well, you gotta save the skin for a new coat, Rex, and a set of
Yeah,
pants.
yeah.
That's what we made our britches out of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
As they sent us uphill for 2 miles to school with no shoes
Rex, you're like 5
in the
minutes.
snow.
You're 5 minutes younger than I am. Shut up.
Respect your elders.
That's funny.
You're the peach state, and I don't know if you produce a lot of peaches. Does Georgia produce a lot of peaches? They do,
No,
don't they?
that is not our primary crop.
They don't? Okay.
There are a lot of peaches here. Yes, absolutely.
But
we,
Rex, when they're talking about the peaches, they're talking about their women.
Yeah. I thought those were melons, but I guess that's here in Arkansas.
no. We do call the babes are Georgia peaches.
Georgia peaches, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Doc,
Now,
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
did that start on the ark, or was that afterwards?
A little bit after. A little bit after.
Uh,
Had to get that in there. Sorry.
how'd you get those peaches so big, Doc? Were you feeding a lot of brisket to them? Barbecue brisket?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to discuss culinary arts with the guy that puts lime juice in his coffee. I
Oh, I don't
Oh,
do
but
that.
you'll discuss it with Omer, who rides around the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
I can respect Omer's culture. You see, he comes from a
Can.
the small
If
brain
if I jump the
from
border, if
the
I go
small
over
brain
and then jump
people
back over,
of
will you respect
Texas.
me?
From the small
Mexican
brain
jumping
people of
me.
Texas, they at least know good salsa.
Mm,
Isn't that a
that is
dance?
that is a little bit true. It's a little bit of both, Rex. It puts a little boogie in your step when you eat it, so you start dancing.
Yeah.
Do you put cilantro in your
Hey, I still
salsa?
like disco, so no counting for taste.
Homer, do you put cilantro in your salsa?
Yes, absolutely.
How much?
Yeah.
I mean, is it
About half a bushel, like you buy the bushel at the grocery store. About half, a third to half.
but
How
what
much
I'm
I put in.
asking is it one of the dominant flavors or less so?
Actually, if you do it right, you can't taste it, and it makes everything else more tasty. Like the tomato, the hots. If you put jalapenos in it, the onions, like it accentuates all the other flavors to me
I got you. I got
when
you.
I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people say it makes it taste like soap. The people who have the allergy to it, they're
I've
like,
heard
"Oh,
that.
how can you eat it? It tastes like soap."
I've heard that. And I
So
can kind
Omer,
of get it. Like if I get one that's cilantro heavy, I kind of taste what they're talking about.
Hmm.
But like
Yeah.
I've had a Italian sausage and potato soup with cilantro, and
Hmm.
it's delicious, and it ain't the same without it.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're right. If you add too much of it, you can over dominate all the other flavors with just cilantro, and that's it's okay, but you don't want to do that too
So,
often.
Omer, what is the hottest pepper you've ever had?
Oh, I don't know what are habanero. I've done habanero. I've done. I haven't done the red ghost pepper. I don't think. No, I've never done the red ghost pepper. I
Would
think
you
that's the only
ever
other.
consider it?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
try it. I try it. Sure,
I
You would?
did.
try it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did a ghost pepper, and my friend made ghost pepper salsa,
Uh huh.
and it was delicious, and
Mhm.
it was hotter than hell,
Mhm.
and I ate the whole damn jar, and
Holy shit!
it hospitalized me.
Oh God, Doc.
I'm not even lying. Listen, it. I found this out after the fact. It killed all the healthy bacteria that aids in digestion, so my
Oh,
digestive
wow.
system stopped, and I ended up with gastroenteritis. And boys, I'm here to tell you that's the most painful thing I've ever been through.
So
And
how do
he's
you
been through
get
some
those?
painful things.
How do you get those digestive things back? You can take right probiotics or whatever.
Well, there's
You
there
try to.
there's a diet they put you on that's it's like yogurt
Uh huh.
and dry
Hmm.
toast and just the most bland little things, and you small portions of it to kickstart your system going again. And I
Try to
remember,
build it back up.
yeah, I remember like the third day out, my
Build
wife
back
made
better.
made me a tuna sandwich, and to this day, that's the best food I ever had in my life because I can actually eat something.
Oh wow, wow.
Hey,
Marcus
Marcus,
Killigrew in
what's
the
up, bud?
house. Hey, Marcus.
Good to see you.
What up, Marcos?
But uh, do you guys have chow chow where you're at?
Yes.
No, I don't know what that is.
Chow
It's
Never heard of
a
chow
it.
is like
it's a sweet
got
relish made with
corn and
cabbage.
cabbage. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
Hmm.
good.
Eating fermented foods has a lot of good bacteria for your guts. Absolutely.
Yep,
In fact,
yep.
you need to eat at least one fermented food per day in your diet, whether it be
What?
pickles or something. It will change your gut health, which is your immune
I
system.
don't know about all that. Yes,
You
I don't
don't
know
believe
about per
that?
day. I mean, I eat maybe like once a month. I eat a pickle, and I'm not a big fermented guy, but I don't even like
Well, I
yogurt.
mean,
I'm not a
a
big yogurt
sourdough
person.
bread's better. It's been fermented for you. It's better than
Oh,
white
yeah,
bread or wheat bread
yeah,
or
yeah. I eat the
oat,
sponge bread. Unfortunately,
barley.
no access to
I mean,
good
at least
quality bread here.
yeah, at least one donut a day, right, Omer?
About 30
I
minutes, a little over
wish. I
30 minutes,
wish.
Marcus.
Marcus, you home early? Come hang out. Drawing friends tonight.
Uh,
I'll send you the link.
on
Rex, you want to
the,
come hang out? Doc?
I have to work tonight.
All right,
What
bud.
time? What
Uh,
time is it, Omer?
At 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern.
Yeah, I can pop on, but I'm not set up to do drawing. I'm moving my shit around. I don't have my tablet hooked up.
Well, it'd be great. Just hanging out, chatting. That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, yeah, I'll pop in. Who else is there?
I don't know. It's a random whoever shows up, Doc. I never know who's gonna
Leland,
come hang out.
Leland,
Yeah, right. Uh,
Is that?
Mrs. G in the
I
house.
was
Hey,
going to say,
Mrs.
is
Good
that
Stuff.
Mrs. G? What's up?
Yeah, we need to talk. Is brisket really barbecue?
oh no.
No,
I wonder what she has to say.
it's not.
Yeah, I wonder. I get the good
That's why
stuffs
it's
in here.
called
They'll tell you.
brisket.
Yeah. Hey, what I know, I grew up on white beans and cornbread.
You don't even you don't eat mayo,
White
right?
beans and cornbread.
No,
You
no mayo.
Yeah,
except when
that's
All
you.
right,
weird.
maybe a little in the
That's weird.
slaw, but
I was
that's
going to say except
suspect.
for the slaw.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes
and
slaw.
not
That's kind
much.
of weird. It's kind of weird.
No, I don't like slaw. I will not eat it by itself. But on a
We just did a
barbecue,
little
I can
slaw.
tolerate if it's, you know,
Rex, you mean to tell me
I,
you've never had a slaw dog?
a slaw dog.
You know what? I don't think
Oh,
I don't
there's
think I've ever had a slaw dog.
Oh my
What's a
God,
slaw
slaw
dog?
fellas,
dog. I've
fellas,
been called a slaw
you
dog. I
you
don't think
go
I've had a slaw dog.
you go get yourself you go get yourself a foot long. You put your favorite
Uh-huh.
slaw on top with a little bead of mustard down the side. Oh
Well,
shit,
that
boy,
sounds
is it
good.
good.
That sounds
Oh, it's
good.
good.
That's good. Does that work good with the women in bed? I'm just anyway. Um,
Rex,
Oh yeah, oh
Rex,
yeah. You know it does. The
oh yeah.
sloppier, the better. What are you talking about? Yeah,
Oh my.
that's the best kind of.
Brisket falls into the
You're
barbecue
all messy.
category as a type of food, but barbecue as a dish is typically pulled pork in my experience.
or ribs,
Oh
pork
God.
ribs.
Slaw dog is great, Apex
Yeah, they
says.
are.
So
Apex, you can
apparently
come hang out. You can come hang out, bro.
he's on his phone. I don't know if he's at work or not, but his laptop has went kaput. He's having problems with it. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that's had computer problems. I
Yeah, you
mean, you might
guys,
as well
if
pass
you'll
them.
scroll up in the chat, you'll see the link to Katydid's channel over on Rumble. Limu
We'll drop it again, Doc.
has
Here, I'll do it for you, Doc. I'll put it over there.
has struck her channel. So let's show
I
her.
guess I'll go to
Well,
Rumble too after I'm struck.
I mean, I got no problem going over to Rumble. I like Rumble.
Yeah, I've got an account over there. I think I've got like 7 subscribers. I don't ever put any content up over there.
I had
But
one for my fine art, but I can't remember the email that was associated with it or the password. So fuck it. I just made a new one.
ain't that a bitch? Really?
Yeah,
Everything's got to be double passcoded and everything nowadays.
I know. I know.
One
And I'm a
bad
boomer.
pickle.
I'm a boomer. I boomered it up.
You are not a boomer. You are a first year Gen Xer. And if you want to be so labeled as a boomer, I suppose we'll grandfather
Excuse
you
me.
in.
1965 is the last year of the boomers.
Nope. Nope. First year Gen Xer, I've been told.
Oh shit. Let me look this up.
Madness is the new sanity.
Doc's wrong again, twice in one day. Dear Lord, what is happening with the world? Yeah, I put Katie did.
Cats.
Go follow Katie on Rumble. Katie did podcast. There's the link,
I
guys.
know. Doc should have been a farmer because he's filling his oats today. Disputing the fried dill pickle as an Arkansas confection invention.
Confection. Confection, Rex.
Infection.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't you listen to Schoolhouse Rock? Confection, that's your function.
Man.
Take that
Between,
barbecue rumble. Yeah.
I mean, technically it says boomers are between 61 and 79 years old. I am 61.
You will love Doc's comics. You will love mine because we listen to Schoolhouse Rock and we know Ann Butnor will get you pretty far.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'm just
Looking
a
up
bill.
nouns, clauses, and phrases.
Yeah.
And
A
he
hanker for a
unpacked
hunk of
his
cheese.
adjectives. Remember it? Unpack the adjectives.
Mm-hmm.
He was a hairy bear. He was a scary bear.
Yeah, some of them were better than others, and they actually have that out on disc, a complete collection that came out a few years ago.
Dude, I downloaded
I did
every
not
one of them I
buy
could
it.
find off of YouTube onto a playlist. There was
Yeah,
what was the
yeah, I
one that
think
was
they're on YouTube.
3
Yeah.
is a magic number. Oh, yes, it is. And then the one with the number 4 where they go to the zoo.
Yeah.
With, here comes a baby buffalo. Da 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 da. Yep.
See, he'll remember that, Homer, but you say, what's the 4 last digits of your social? He'll go, I don't remember.
What's the
Lolly,
PIN number
lolly,
for
lolly,
your
get
bank
your
account
adverb
number,
here.
Doc? Can you remember that one?
Oh, there you
Don't
go.
forget.
Lolly, lolly,
Lolly,
lolly.
lolly,
Get your adverbs here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Get your adverbs here.
Yep, yep.
But I like that. I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Tell me you grew up right without telling me you grew up right. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. And do you remember In the News that would come on between the cartoons on Saturday?
Uh huh.
In the News. and it would give you one little short thing about 10 seconds long or 15 seconds long, and then go away. And that was my first
Hmm.
exposure to the news.
Mine was probably Walter Cronkite. I mean, I
Cronkite, you
I
old
got into
bastard.
whatever. He was the most trusted man in America, which was crazy at the time. But anyway, uh, I would watch things about Vietnam. If it was on TV, I watched it. I absorbed it. Probably LBJ was the first, but Nixon was the first president that I ever. I watched the Apollo disaster. I watched the moon landing. I watched only
Yep.
because my mother stopped me to show me what was on
Yes,
TV.
same. That mom brought us in the house to watch the moon landing. Uh,
I was being loud and playing around, and she's ironing in front of our little rabbit ear black and white. And she said, "Calm down. I'm trying to watch TV." And I said, "Well, what are you watching?" She says, "I'm watching Man Walk on the Moon." And I stopped to watch it with her.
yeah,
At that point, I was fascinated with it.
mom told us
Yeah.
that, and I remember it was a black and white TV uh, with a white plastic casing around it on one of those little rolling carts, and we're
Yeah.
watching. We're
Yeah.
watching it, and I was like, "Wait, what are we looking at?" And she said, "Just watch. This man's about to walk on the moon." And I remember I said, "How? It's daytime. The moon's not even out."
My mind didn't even question it. I was just like, who, you know, 3.5 years old.
Lolly, 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 get your
I
average.
remember
I can break
drawing
that
a
down.
capsule splashing down after the moon landing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And they would remember they would isolate in a sort of barometric
Yeah,
chamber or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
all
Quarantine
the
them.
and they would all be huddled together, in the one little window.
You had to make sure they weren't bringing back some horrible space virus that was going to kill us all.
Venom, venom, venom.
Now they come down, they land, they get out, and they go have a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got this, you know,
Yeah.
kill us, kill us all with space Ebola or
How many
something.
sci-fi stories were based on that?
Oh, bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, I heard Doc in June, them, the great Ant atomic movie from the 50s,
Yep.
going to be come out on 4K, but there is some rumors in Hollywood they uh, might make a remake of that. Now, I would be great with that if they did practical effects, mostly practical.
You can't do that with practical effects.
They did it originally with practical. They only built three ants.
Yeah, and the rest of it was blown up footage of real ants, and it was terrible.
No, it wasn't. They never used ant. They maybe to show at the start ants, but the
Okay,
big
whatever. Whatever.
thing.
What I'm saying is,
You need to rewatch that.
if they actually did ants acting like
Hey,
ants
Mello.
act at that size, that would be a horror show, dude. Because they would just
Oh yeah,
ants would just be running around harvesting humans for food.
Oh, that
definitely.
that would, that
And
would be pretty awesome. Yeah, that'd be devastating.
oh,
Yeah.
ants they can lift like 10 times their weight. But how much does an ant weigh? Not that much.
How much do they weigh when they're the size of a blimp?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Uh, One thing that I didn't report on was the Christmas special for Doctor Who this year. They had announced that Russell T. Davies was the one that's killed Doctor Who, apparently, in subsequent years with the first gay doctor and all the wokeism. It's nobody wants to touch it. Of course, they got a quandary the way the last story ended. Rose Tyler showed up. So is she the new doctor? I doubt it, but who knows where he was going with them with that.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be the new doctor, and then they decided to cancel the whole thing, and so
I
she
think
lost.
it's just an excuse to bring back David Tennant along with Rose and older
Well, that would have
versions
been
of
good.
themselves.
That would have been good because
It would have been better than the shite that they've
yeah,
had,
yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
since the first female doctor,
Hmm.
Jodie Whittaker.
Hey Rex, I got a
But
jet. I got to take a break before I start my show at 6. Appreciate you having me on. Thanks for letting me
no
hang out
problem,
with you guys.
no problem.
It was fun. It was fun. Hit
Yeah, it
hit
was
me up
fun.
with well after my show. I'll see if I can. Oh, well, you're gonna work tonight. Text me
Yeah, I
when you
got to
get
work
out.
tonight.
Text me when you get out.
Okay,
Maybe we can meet up for a little bit and talk about getting this card thing done. Let me know what you think and stuff. I
okay,
think it looks
and then you
cool.
can
I mean, it might have
start
too
on the
much shit on
logo
it, but
painting. Then you can
yeah,
start on the
get the other.
logo
Yeah,
painting.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do. Yeah, that's the plan for
Okay. Hey,
tomorrow.
we're gonna have to try that barbecue bologna. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know how to
I'd
really
eat
get
that
out
in
of
a
here.
heartbeat. Okay.
I don't know how to. I always just
You
like
don't
close
know
the
how to get
browser.
out of here.
Yeah,
I can kick
I
you.
was.
Wait.
No, no, no.
Just
Here,
allow me
I
to
got.
kick you.
Bye.
Bye. Damn it. Them destroys woke Doctor Who. Yeah. One of my favorite sci-fi movies of the '50s, with a young James Arness, who would later do 20 seasons of Gunsmoke and 6 different Gunsmoke movies. He was also in another '50s sci-fi classic, the first uh, iteration of the movie from Howard Hawks, I believe, was the director on that. The trying to think of the movie's name. That's why I'm obfuscating, filling in till it comes to my brain. Uh, what was the one? The Thing. There we go. Not Ben Grimm. Uh, Doc, get back here. Bounce a couple things off of him because he's kind of rotund, Drew, and robust. He's got a good bouncing trampoline there for me to bounce things off. We appreciate Doc here. We uh, support our senior citizens as much as possible. Liking my new Cat in the Hat pen that I picked up at Dollar Tree. He'll go back there somewhere, along with Snoopy and the Mystery Mobile and all that other paraphernalia back there. Got to have a Cat in the Hat something. And I thought for $1.25, there you go. That's good. And it's him from top of his hat to the bottom of his feet. Again, if you didn't catch the drawing stream last night, and unfortunately I had to work tonight, or fortunately, I'm happy to be working. I might go in here with a little brush. I tried it with the just the pen.
What
It
happened to
almost
Homer?
looks like lightning. He had to go to prepare for his um, show that starts at 6. So
I wasn't done kicking his ass.
yeah. Well, uh, Doc, I reported on this the other day. They had about a 3-minute ending that they're restoring to Dracula, the original Dracula.
All right.
They found that in private collection or whatnot, and it's been in the restoration. Really, there's not that much to it. It was cut after the Hayes Act came in to movies. Just cuts out little bits, censor stuff. I am excited that Them's coming to 4K though. I think I've got something that would play that. Uh, that is one of my favorite. Uh, Godzilla comes out right after my birthday, -0, so that'll be interesting. Birthday gift for me. Of course, I think November 3rd is Godzilla Day in Japan, and it releases the 3rd in Japan, the 6th in America, and other places will get announcement later, I guess. Nice sketch cards, thank you. Yeah, I just went to the printers today and got 200 more. She owed me 500, so I just put in another order for 100. Or she owed me not 500, she owed me 50. So I put it in another order for 150, and so I picked up two. And that's what I've been doing today is, if there's a little edging that's wide around there from just a dull blade cut or whatever, I've been going with my pen and darkening that out because I want it to look good. And right here in this corner, like these rays of white that go out, sometimes it looks like an abraded corner, so I'll darken that out too, even though that's actually printed, left the white. Uh, yeah, I'll be getting busy on some more sketch cards here pretty soon, and then hopefully some pizza rounds as well. Hollis Arts in the house. Hail to you, sir. It's good to see you. We've got about 15 minutes or about 14 and a half minutes before we have to close this up because on EV Mugs, they only give you 2 hours. But, that's the sweet spot they say on YouTube for the algorithm. Uh, Doc, I guess you've been riding, and let's see, what have you been doing today? Playing with the dog, maybe, letting the dog out, and riding, and riding, and riding.
Yes, writing and more writing, and corresponding with my publisher because I'm switching the release order on books 3 and 4. So what was 3 will now be 4. What was 4 will now be 3. And so I'm finishing up book 3, and book 2 just finished all edits.
And why the switch in the order of the books?
I just feel like it fits better in that first little
Fits
story.
better the stories. Okay. Uh, well, I'll be making dinner about that time. Well, let's get back to your question to me, which was my writing. I hope I answered that right. Uh, with Devil Flyer, the story, I tried to go the Stan Lee method. Now, one drawback, and I've talked about this before, if the character's mouth was closed, I did not like to put dialogue in his mouth. There's a gangster in there that's got a mouth like this. It's open somewhat, so I put at least, or some kind of noise coming out of his mouth. Uh, but when the artist does not, unless he's got his back turned to you, I don't like to put dialogue in a character's. So that was a drawback, you know, somewhat. That's a personal preference. Some people do it anyway. I don't like to see a closed mouth as if they're not speaking and there's actual a word balloon there.
What
You know,
about gritted teeth?
gritted teeth would be fine. If the mouth is totally closed, I don't like to put dialogue in there. Like I said, there was one that had his mouth like that, and I put like, like he's some kind of noise, make not really,
Well, yeah.
you know.
See, you can talk to the
Uh,
side of your mouth. Yeah. See.
yeah, see, your mug. I like to see the artwork. It may suggest something to me, and it did in Devil Flyer. A few jokes and other things came to mind. I just like the final process of that, and then I just had to give
Well,
the dialogue.
what are you thinking timeline wise for when you're going to release the book? Go to press.
Devil Flyer, I'm shooting for August now. I don't know if that's possible. It's a money thing. It's also a time thing. Ryan's almost done with the flats, and he's putting in the shading and
Okay,
stuff
but
on
don't
his two
add
pages.
nothing else.
I'm not adding anything. I'm not adding
It's
anything.
big enough.
I'm
It's huge.
it's I'm not added anything. Uh, I'm just actually been getting all the stretch goals printed up, and there's only one more. Omer just turned in his artwork for the back of the Midnight Trading Card, uh, and once that's
What was
okayed,
this other commission you were going to get me for?
oh, I don't know. This is how the nightmare started. You said, "Where's my commission?"
It's
You
not.
remember that? And do you remember the first commission character you did for me?
I have no memory of that conversation whatsoever. So
You don't. Okay. I
I
do. I can.
don't. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I just
Okay.
know I did. I know I did a lot of stuff for you, and
You did the Nubian
okay, and I enjoyed
with the leopard
doing Grave Tales very much.
and Grave Tales. Yes, that was your second thing I think you got from me.
That
I
was
think.
very 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 fun to do.
Yeah. But the very first thing you did was the Nubian, my character, the Nubian, which is kind of like a jungle girl character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I believe, let's see, I have to think. Lady in the Night's on there. I believe the Nubian is on the A cover done by John Dillard. She's on there, making her first cover appearance. Um, but yeah, I like to, like, pretty soon. I paid the letterer last year, which is going to be Keith Gleason, except for the Devil Flyer story. It's completely done, been done. It was done in 13 months. Uh, it took John 13 months to do that, plus trading cards, two covers, one for the ash can, one for the. He wanted the ash can cover to be the main cover, and I said, no, that's not going to cut it. We need something more dramatic than that. So he did the watercolor, which I'm calling the Golden Age version, because a lot of people attributed his style as like a Golden Age style, and I suppose it is. Um, so I just kind of leaned into that. Might put a big 10-cent thing on there, but you can't buy it for 10 cents. Sorry. Is that false advertising, Doc? If I did that?
You got to be careful with that. Remember, remember Burger King had to defend a lawsuit for "Have It Your Way" when someone said, they went in and placed an order and said, "I want it for free."
Oh yeah, there you go.
The slogan says "Have it your way," and they actually had to go to court over it. I don't know how that came out, but
You need to Google that. I'd be fascinated to see, if Burger King won or lost that law. They probably settled out of court.
oh, I'm pretty sure they probably won it because
Oh,
one
you
of the
think?
one of the
Okay.
standards is what a reasonable person expect. Thus,
Yes. Yeah, I think so too. They probably did win that.
but
Uh,
still, you got to be careful with that kind of thing.
you do, yeah. Otherwise, it could be false advertisement. And I came pretty close to the 10-cent thing. On the ash can, I put $10. So
Well, what you can do is put
that was
10 cent, the little symbol, and then in really fine print in the circle, put in 1935.
yeah. There you go. That's kind of your disclaimer then, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you buy
Yeah.
this in 1935, you can get it for a dollar.
Yeah, and here, that sticks with me. Last night, somebody asked me why so many characters. Well, I want to copyright their likenesses and their names as well. So that's one reason I'm trying to get out as many characters as I can. That makes sense.
For
There'll
sure.
be.
But copyright is almost nothing. Trademarking is everything, and in
Or
order
trademarking, yeah,
well,
mostly logos and
to,
stuff. But
to trademark it, you got to have it used in commerce. It means you got to get a
I've seen,
yeah.
I've seen one comic book that had a character called A, B, C, D, E, all the way to Z, and they were all trademarked.
hmm But you have to use it in commerce.
What's that mean, Doc? Break that down. Like, I
Sell it.
mean, they
You
sold
got
the
to sell it.
comic. Isn't that?
You got
Isn't
to
that?
sell it.
Yeah, and they did. I mean, it wasn't a very successful comic
Right,
book,
right, right.
but they went. Trademarking something is costly,
It is.
and they had 26 trademarks there at least.
Well,
Probably,
I don't.
probably with their logo, probably 27.
I don't know about any place other than fine art, so that's all I can address. But in
Uh huh.
fine art, when you sign a painting, it is copyrighted. It's the signature copyright. Uh,
Now, the signature just needs to be somewhere on it, right? Not
yeah.
necessarily the front. Yeah.
Well, no, the image on the image itself. So that's why painters.
Really?
That's why painters sign their paintings on the front.
Okay, well, I don't do that. I sign it on the back because I don't want it to mess with the overall. And you're saying that it
On
wouldn't be
paintings,
on paintings? Yeah, I don't sign my paintings on front. I sign them on back.
I don't know how that would work. Maybe that would be
It could
maybe
be on the back of the canvas though, right in the
maybe.
middle. I mean, or
I
I
mean,
mean, I wouldn't even if it's on the stretcher. You would think it would be covered, but
no, not on the stretcher. The
not on the
stretcher is
stretcher.
not
It's got
part
to
of the
be
painting.
okay. So okay.
Think about
Well,
that for a minute. People could
well, now wait a minute. Now
let me
I
finish.
have done
Let me finish.
stretchers. Okay,
Uh,
go ahead.
that's how a lot of forgeries can happen. You can take an authentic
Yeah,
stretcher and then put a bogus painting on it
right.
and say, "Look, it's an original." No, you can't do
Okay,
that.
but I did a landscape, and what I did was rip it, the stretcher, and pack it with the cord like you would do a window or you would do a screen print, and then I painted the wooden part as well, you know, and made that part of the painting. So the stretcher's part of the painting at that point because the canvas is packed into the stretcher. You're not using staples. You're not using tacks or nails.
If it can be separated, Rex, someone can pull
It
the
could. I
someone
guess
could
you could pull the cord.
someone could
Yeah.
pull the canvas off and
Yeah.
put another
Okay.
painting on there, and then they would be using your copyright. So no, you can't do that.
Even though you kind of extended the painted area to the
Yeah,
stretcher.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like on a gallery wrapped canvas, all of the canvas is the
Yeah.
painting, but not the stretcher on the inside.
Yeah. So it seems to me as long as you've got it on your signature somewhere,
On
or
the
like
painting.
I on the well, I mean, does it have to be on the paint or the canvas? I mean,
Well, I would imagine, Rex, that yeah, if you sign it on the back, that would be okay on the back of the canvas.
on the raw canvas. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I want my name on my product.
A lot of people do, and I think that's hubris or whatever. I mean, it's fine if you have a
No, it's
good.
not hubris. That's like calling it hubris to publish a novel and put your name on the book.
Then I will just do it like Stan Lee did it sometimes. I'll put here's you got a nice Spider-Man cover, right? So he puts his signature right over Spider-Man's face. Did that did that really help the design of the overall look of the? No, it ruined the whole freaking cover. Some
Except if,
people said some
except if you've
people
got except if you've got that Spider-Man with Stan Lee's signature on it, it's worth more than one without it.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people that had Stan Lee actually sign the back of the book, which is usually like a shoe ad or something, which I would prefer really because I mean, you know, a lot of people are purists. They don't want signatures at all. They just want the original books, and
I never
I
went
kind of
and
get
got
that.
a I never went and got an autograph from anybody on anything ever.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I got several.
There was that
But
episode. What do you think about this, Rex? There was this
okay, real quick because
there
we
was
got
this
about two
episode of
minutes.
Big Bang Theory where they're going to go meet Stan Lee and get him to autograph their stuff, and one of the
Hmm.
guys goes, "I'm going to take my Batman issue, whatever, whatever, and get into that." And they said, "Why would you do that? Uh, uh, Stan Lee had nothing to do with Batman." And he goes,
Right.
"That's right. That's why it'll be a one of a kind item."
Well, I mean, there was a Batman when he hit 600, and Stan Lee in that issue had a letter. So I would not have any problems with that because he actually wrote a letter of
Yeah, but
congratulations
just a
to.
rando Batman.
But a
Yeah.
rando Batman, Stan Lee would probably refuse to do it. Really, I mean,
No,
that
he
would be
wouldn't.
stupid.
No, he wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Okay.
No, no. Stan Lee was a whore. He didn't care.
I mean, they played that for a joke, but I mean, sure. I mean, it's fine. I mean, do what you want. If you can, if there, there are certain issues that are so contested or whatever that certain artists won't. They will tell you up front, I will not sign this issue. if you bring it, and
I
that's
don't
up to
know
them.
myself. Like I said, I've never been an autograph. I've got a friend that's an autograph hunter. Like
Hmm.
he's got probably 100 from rock stars all over his downstairs lounge.
Hmm.
Uh, he's got a drum head signed by Peter Criss from 1976. A bunch of different stuff.
Well, real quick here, I have to say, Red Ronin in the house, and
You
then
got 5 seconds,
guess
Rex.
that'll be the final word. I guess keep collecting. I had him sign She-Hulk #1.
Peace out.